is a precision time, it is a precision time. No darling, rara, gbogbo blues army. The time to prepare for Premiership League is here. Blues army, here we go. Ale. When Premiership calls, time records the victory in us. To win or lose, yo, not be the only thing. Not the way we play, yo. You know, shake koko. This is the chance we go take win league. This is the chance we go take win league. Reaching for the top, oh, is our aim. We are the pride of London. Blue is the color. Football is the game. Winning is our aim. To be number one, oh, we go run like the wind. Winning again and again. Reaching higher, 'cause sky is blue. This is what we want, oh, in this season. We want Chelsea to the win, but we've got to give it all. Ariwo ayọ̀ lágbàlá Chelsea, ariwo ìdùnnú o lágbàlá Chelsea. Blues army, ṣé you don dey feel am? Blues army, ṣé you don dey feel it? 'Cause if we feel it, the world is at our feet. Arsenal no fit, yo. Liverpool no fit. No one fit hold us down. Every we want it. Here we go, Blues army. Ale. Here we go. Ale. We go celebrate. Ale. Mobilafia, Aquaba, to Jesse. Come on. Mobilafia, Aquaba, door to Jesse. Come on, Mobilafia, door, Aquaba, door. In the heart of the pitch, red dreams ignite. Hey, like sister, imagine shining so bright. Romeo Lavia. For the beautiful game, a journey of talent, ambition and play. From Dangerous to Ghana's pride, from Southampton shores to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, to Jesse, Romulafia, Akuaba, to Jesse, Romulafia, Akuaba, Omokabo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo, Akuaba, Omokabo, Romeo, Lafia, Akuaba, Omokabo, si Jesse, Akuaba, Omokabo, si Jesse, Akuaba, Romeo, Omolafia, Liverpool score, a tempting sound, AFC beat. It's all too bad. Romeo Lavia, Jesse score. Well, let's wait to someone, Romeo Lavia. Aquaba to you, Romeo Lavia. Okabo, Romeo Lavia. You are welcome. Gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea. Wọ́n ṣe Akuaba. Gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea. Wọ́n ní kí ẹ. Wọ́n kí ẹ. Wọ́n ṣe Akuaba. You are welcome. Romeo Lavia. You are welcome to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba. Romeo Lavia. Akuaba, Romeo Lavia. Okabo, Lavia. Okabo, Romeo. You are welcome. a new era begins under our new coach, Mauricio Pochettino. We believe in you, lead us well. Great performance in Stafford Bridge in our away matches. Now we won, now we pray for Pochettino. All we asking for, lead us well. Let the new era begin. Let the new era begin for the Blues family. Everybody celebrate. Everybody celebrate. We on top of the world, Pochettino. Lead us well. Next season is assured. We are dreaming bigger. Our faith is rising. Our players are done. Pochettino, lead us well. Chelsea fans, what ya? We are walking in the victory. No more pain, no more worry. Lose family, yeah, you know we are the pride of London. We are going higher, going. We Pochettino, we are going. We are moving higher. Lead us well, Pochettino. We are ready. We are the pride of London. We are giant Arsenal. Stronger. No more Pochettino. We are believing. We are moving. Pochettino. Lead us well. The history of Chelsea, we give you joy. The history of Chelsea, we give you joy. Waiting they do my you fans, nothing pariwo. Waiting they do us now fans, nothing boy. Waiting they do my you fans, nothing pariwo. Waiting they do us now fans, nothing boy. The history of Chelsea, we give you joy. We are the pride of London. We are the Blues. We are the champions. The history of Chelsea, we give you joy. The history of Chelsea, we give you joy. Waiting they do my you fans, nothing pariwo. Waiting they do us now fans, nothing going. The history of Chelsea, we give you joy. The history of Chelsea, we give you joy. Chelsea for life. Chelsea for life. Chelsea for life. Chelsea for life.
Yeah, I want to say good morning to everyone who is currently watching me around the world. Happy weekend to you all. My name is Benga Afolayan. It's a pleasure for me to connect you this morning. I know many of you will be watching me from Africa. I want to say happy weekend to people watching me from Africa. I want to say happy weekend to people watching me outside Africa. I want to say people watching me on YouTube. I want to say happy weekend to you and people watching me from all other channels as well, all other Facebook channel, including my page. I want to say happy weekend to you all. We give Almighty God the glory for giving us the enablement, for giving us the gift of life to be alive till today. Glory be to God. Yeah, today I just popping to reel out some updates to you because I know I may not be able to come back later in the evening, and also it's an opportunity for us to also look at our match to discuss our match with West Ham tomorrow. We'll be playing with West Ham tomorrow, and it's an away game. So we'll be talking about that. and about a few updates that have come up, especially the press conference that Pochettino had last night. So we'll be talking about that. We'll be just be talking about the highlights of the media conference, Pochettino media conference about Western match. So, firstly, I want to tell you that I'm happy to tell you that Siyek will be Siyek. I posted it on my page last night. Siyek is already in Turkey to start a new life. I'm happy that he is also happy now. It's good for both parties to be happy. You know, Siyek has kept quiet for a long time, even though he has not been part of Pochettino plan. I really pity him because he's a wizard. I just don't know what happened to him in Chelsea because I know. Uh, oh, happy weekend to all of you. Let me greet some commentators before I begin to talk about Siek. Kali White, Destiny Young, Martin Sagbola, Abdul Shafiq, Oba Amal Shamua, Okafor Jude, Nana Nelson Kuma, Ade Yeri, Jikat Lawrence, Oba Amal Samuel, Joseph Nimen Felix Benjamin. I want to greet all of you. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing the let's keep sharing the broadcast. Let's keep sharing the broadcast. We have a few things to talk about. Let's keep sharing the broadcast. Let's for our other people to join us. Yeah. So let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. I want to greet everyone, the commentators, everyone online watching me on YouTube. Stephen John, Joshua Jimba, happy weekend to you, all of you. Oh, Destiny Money from Benin City. Wow, cool. This is the first time I'll be hearing. So maybe because you guys know, don't put where you are watching me from. So at least Destiny put where he's watching me from there. So he's watching me from Benin City. How is Benin to this morning? Oh, Benin is safe. You know, I used to remember. I remember my experience in Benin uh, some years ago. Maybe I think maybe like 18, 20 years ago. Yeah, but they are great people actually. Now back to what we are saying about Siek. Siek, there were a lot of speculations about his medical. Oh, Mr. Martin Sagbola is watching me from Ekiti. Ekiti Kete Ajokubi Victor, watching from Nigeria, Abia State, but from Imo State. Oh, that's good. Thank you for being part of this. Let's keep sharing this broadcast. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing the broadcast. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Uh, there were a lot of speculation. How are you, Felix? Good morning. Stephen John. Stephen John watching me from Lagos, Apapa. Thank you, Stephen John. Um, there have been a lot of speculations about whether Siek passed the medical assessment. He had failed. He had initially failed medical assessment in Saudi, and I think in also PSG, if I could remember. Oh, Samuka Keita. I'm following from Grand Gede County, Republic of Liberia. Thanks for the show. I can't wait to see the midfield partnership of Enzo, Caicedo, and Lavia. We are coming with fire this season. Then we are going to talk about that. We are going to talk about that, actually. John K. Good morning, sir. Watching from Ondo State. Thank you. Felix, watching you from Jos. Oh, beautiful. I love the weather of Jos. You know, Jos, Plateau State, they have great weather. Just like you feel like you are in Europe when you are in Jos sometimes. Yeah. Thank you, Felix. Um, there were a lot of speculation about Ziyech, thinking maybe uh, something was happening. Some people were saying maybe he had problem with his knee, so he didn't pass the medical assessment in Saudi. So, and I think in PSG also. So when he Galatasaray also showed their interest. I was happy, and all of a sudden, Dutch news outlets and English news outlet also carried that maybe he had failed they reported that maybe that he had failed the medicals again. Okoyemi from Lagos, thank you. So maybe he had failed the medicals again. So I was worried. I posted it that it was reported, blah blah blah, but a lot of people said no. That I think that English and Dutch press, they are up to something. So, but I was very happy yesterday, that everything has been confirmed. Sasa, you know, watching me from Liberia. Thanks for the welcome song for Romeo Lavia. Oh, thank you, Sasa. Achi Sasa from Liberia. Swande Shedrack, watching from Lagos. Thank you. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing the broadcast. As you are entering, keep sharing, please. Thank you as you are sharing. They are also watching me from my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go and subscribe. My YouTube channel also bears my name, Benga Afolayan. So please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please go and subscribe. I'm also on TikTok. I'm also on Instagram. My name still remains the same. I'm also on Twitter. I want to thank the Twitter army. I up till 2 days ago, I only had 4,000 followers on Twitter. But when I did the welcome song, the two welcome songs that I did for Casado and Lafia, those two songs took my the number of my followers to 11,800 within 2 days. That's what you guys can do. Blues, Chelsea fans are great people around the world. We are quite different from other fans. That's just the fact. We're quite different. They normally call us Agbero. Meanwhile, they don't know that we have professors among us. We have what doctors among us. Me that I'm talking now, I'm a teacher, I'm a doctor. You know, so we have good people. We have great people among us. You know, in Nigeria they will say, Chelsea people are Agbero, but it's just a folk tale. It's not a reality. So, Gibson Marcos Jimmy, watching me from Lagos. Doctor, I'm gifting. Oh, Marcos Jimmy. Oh, good. Oyate Smith, watching me from Edo State. I have your top fan badge. I'm one of Chelsea's biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. You were one of the people to give me hope last season. I love Chelsea. Oh, thank you, Victor. Thank you, Victor. Yeah, I'm happy to hear that. Let me screen that. Let me screen what Victor said so that you all read what Victor. Ajakub Victor said, I have your top fan badge. I'm one of the Chelsea biggest fan. I'm your biggest fan. You were one of the people to give me hope last season. I love Chelsea. Yes. Last season, people were what? People gave up. Many Chelsea fans gave up last season. But I rose up to the occasion. That was when I made the first song for this year. I made the song. I'm a Chelsea fan, just to reignite the hope, to rekindle the hope in the heart of Chelsea. So I did that. Okay, I did that song. I wrote that song and I produced it so that the hope will be rekindled in the heart of Chelsea, all Chelsea fans around the world. And I'm happy, and I gave them assurance that we are not going to be relegated. And I'm happy that we are rejoicing now that we are not relegated and we are what we have bounced back, and it will shock many people. We may my agenda for this season is top four, but we may likely win the league if our players are serious. We may likely win. We only have clicks. Good morning, clicks. We only have uh Premiership and this Carabao Cup. We are not participating in any European tournament this season, so we have less tournaments. So focus will be on the Premiership League. So I'm believing God that we should be able to be among the top four clubs, and actually we may even win it if we are serious. Actually, if you as you are entering, please let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing. Let's keep sharing the broadcast as we are entering. Let's keep sharing. So I want to greet my. So that was what I did. Thank you, Victor, for that. Thank you, Victor. Philip Zulu, watching me from Zambia. I want to greet Oba Blue family is live. Thank you, Oba Ama. Oh, Chabala is in the house. Chabala from Zambia. Olanrewaju Temitope, please create. Well, I'm here already, so I do not need WhatsApp group because I do not have time. I won't be able to manage it, and it's good for me to manage what I could start. So it's good for us to meet through this forum, and which is okay by me, by all standard. Uh, so thank you, Tokwe. Salifu Saibu, good morning. Yeah. Clicks. All we want is Casado. Yes, all we want is Casado, and we now have our Casado. Um, I'm Chelsea fan is the best for me. Okay, cool. Chabala, Oba, the best club to support. Victor, please, I would love your music to be on Audio. Is okay. I want to tell you that all my music are on Audio. Please, I've forgotten to tell you. Please follow me on Audio. Please follow me on Audio. You just look for Benga for Lion. You will see all Chelsea songs are there. All Chelsea songs they are on Audio. All the Chelsea. So please follow me on Audio. I've forgotten. It skips my mind. Please, as we are what as we are. If you can do it now, please keep following me on Audio. There are a lot of Chelsea songs there. If it's not, there are some Chelsea songs that I released on Audio that I didn't release on Spotify. I have my reason actually. So, but don't worry. I Everything is on Audio Everything, and the remaining ones that are yet to be on Audio will be on Audio today after this program. They are working on that. So, and Give Us Casedo will be released on Spotify either today or tomorrow. So you'll be hearing some people say they want to add it to their list. Give Us Casedo and Aquaba Aquaba song for Romeo Lafia. Everything will be released. And meanwhile, my album is actually coming. So Romeo Lafia song will be part of that album. So I'm going to release that album the next 3 weeks. I want to greet everyone Rashid Abdul Wahid. Good morning, sir. Dr. Wahid from Kaduna. I'm Chelsea fan. Uh, how are you, Dr. Wahid? I'm happy to meet you here. Thank you. Watching me from Kaduna. Preston Sokro. I'm very happy to be a Chelsea fan. You were the okay. Let me screen it. I'm very happy to be a Chelsea fan. You were the driving force behind my belief in the team again last season. Wow. When we were hopeless, you came to give us hope. I'm following you from Liberia. I'm your biggest fan here. Oh, thank you, Mr. Sokro. Thank you so much. I'm happy to hear that. My please extend my greetings to good people of Liberia. I've received a lot of messages from Liberia. I've received a lot of messages from Sierra Leone, from Zambia, from Gambia. Even yesterday, I received a few messages from Ecuador, the country of Casado. They have got. They said the person told me, at least like 3 people told me that my song has reached them in Ecuador, and all Ecuadorians are very very grateful for that song, that they are happy that I put them, on the world stage. So I'm very happy to do that. That really gives me joy. That's okay. Uh, a Nigerian man put Ecuadorian from South America on the world stage. So I'm very happy to hear that. It was a good testimony for me, a great one indeed. That okay, my song is putting a country on the world stage. That's a good testimony. That's a great work. I can't wait for your pictures, Stanford Bridge. Victor, yeah, I, yes, they are. Please, my family members are Chelsea fans, with the exception of a few brothers. But my own family, my children, everyone, they are. But my brother, there are some of my brothers who are Chelsea fans actually. So, but they have freedom to go. We normally have a lot of conversations, actually, arguments. but we respect ourselves. Actually, I have a lot of friends. I have colleagues in my university. I have colleagues that we work together, and they are Liverpool fans, they are Arsenal fans, but you know, but we know we respect our boundary, we respect ourselves. So please, if you have not shared, please keep sharing as you are entering. And meanwhile, I want to tell you that please subscribe to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Benga Folayan. My TikTok is also Benga Folayan. Instagram Benga Folayan. My Facebook page Benga Folayan. And my audio mark as well, Dr. Benga Folayan. Please go and follow me on audio mark. Go and follow me on audio mark, please. Go and follow me on audio mark. So thank you, Mr. Sokro. I'm very happy. All of them people have been saying about this that even some people were saying that maybe it was my son that convinced Casedo, because Casedo issue was also almost being hopeless. In fact, people have been making video to mock me, to mock my song. That song, Give Us Casedo. People have been doing videos to mock me when Liverpool hijack. Liverpool had beaten Chelsea. But in my program that day, I told all my followers and I told all Chelsea fans in that program, I said, don't worry, calm down. I still have that video. I can still repost it. I said, calm down. I told all my followers and people who were online that day, I said, calm down. Calm down. What I know is that a club has right to sell. But there is another thing. A player also has right to accept or reject. I said that. I told people that were uh, that were on the program that day that player also has their right to accept or reject. That we should wait for the next 24 hours. There will be twist, but we should calm down. And what happened at the end? We had our Casedo. So, and people were now asking me to give them the handle of that guy that did the video that was mocking me. Eventually, I didn't do that. I didn't give it to people, but eventually people find him. It's better like that they find him and they deal with him. So, oh, Akinyemi, oh, okay, Philip Zulu said, I love my Chelsea. I believe this isn't the all world, the way here from Osa. Continue the good job you are doing for the Chelsea family. Thank you. Oluwakayode Oyaromade, God bless the cinema. Thank you. Oyaromade Oluwakayode. Akinyemi Roland Lolade, up Chelsea. Thank you. Victor, keep doing your thing, sir. I love what you are doing. Thank you. Okay, clicks from YouTube. I told Todd Bobley, do not. I thought Todd, do not embarrass yourself after 3 months trying to get. Because a good thing they did not. Okay. Thank you, clicks. Sulam, Timothy, Timothy Sparrow Ibrahim. Thank you. Sulaiman Musa, I wish you and our lovely club and players all the best and success in this season. Army and all our beloved Chelsea fans. I'm from Kano. Love you much. Oh, thank you, Sulaiman. Thank you so much. Olabode Oluwafemi, Olabode Oluwafemi. Good morning, sir. Okay, good morning to you. Happy weekend, my brother. Oba Ama, we can't wait to have you in London performing live at Stamford Bridge. We appreciate your work, your sister from Ghana, watching from UK. Thank you. Yes, I can't wait to perform. Let me tell you, people, live performance is my thing. In fact, I started from what? From performing from live performance thing. So my work, my career, my music career actually, I started singing since 1993. So on my own, I started having my own band in 1998, and since then I've been singing. Although I took some break because of academic programs that I did. I have my bachelor degree in UI, University of Ibadan. then went to the Netherlands to do my first masters. Then I did my second master in the United Kingdom. And I did my PhD in Australia. So academic took my time, so I took a break. But since 2018, I've been active again musically, and I've been trying to work on my own music. So, but thank God that you guys, you have what God has used you to put me to lift me up, and I know the rewards will soon be coming now. I believe one day Chelsea will recognize me, and I know one day many companies, many sports companies also will recognize me, giving me contract. I believe that. And I also look forward to even doing song for FIFA World Cup songs because is one of my strengths. Football songs, football genre, or football song genre. So I look forward to compose song for FIFA, to compose song for national teams, to compose song for my country, for the national team of my country, to compose song for clubs. Of course, but my loyalty is for Chelsea. Of course, you know that. But I'm open for any business in terms of around that area, and I know they will keep coming from now. At least people have seen my stuff, so that's just my gift, and I'm doing everything by myself. Just for you to know, in my own little studio, not the yeah. So and I'm still what going higher. So I believe I'm preparing myself for the top top position. So I look forward. I'm very positive that yes, I'm going to get there, and there's no way I'm going to get there without also all of you. Uh, all of you, for me, also affecting the Chelsea community positively by God's grace. I thank you for your support. I thank you for everything. So let's dive into other updates. Uh, Adelaju Opeyemi. Oh no, for me, like I've said it. I don't need to create a WhatsApp group because I connect with all of you via my page. So I won't be able to do that. I'm sorry because I'm a busy man. So, but we can communicate through this forum. We can communicate. We can discuss. At least I had like two broadcast sessions yesterday, so we can communicate through this forum, which is okay by me. Thank you, Koyemi. Amazing. Sir, what do you think our starting 11 will be tomorrow? I'm coming to that. Oluwaka Aramade, thank you, sir. Chelsea is my blood. Okay. Now, another thing I want to tell you, if you look at the title of what we are going to do, that I titled this broadcast, is that door is open if you are not happy. Poach. So I want to talk about the highlights, the key highlights in Pochettino's media conference yesterday evening. Major thing that one of those things that pop out yesterday was that uh, I think yeah, one of those things that pop out in yesterday's media conference of POCH is that Pochettino is that he's aware that some players are not happy. He's aware that some players are not happy. So Pochettino is now saying that if any player is not happy and if they cannot fight for their place, that the door is open for them. Like that's Pochettino was so clear yesterday that okay, he's aware that some players are not happy because they are not getting playing time. So that he's aware of that if they cannot fight for their place, that is the door is open for them, and it's a shame. I know some some players are not getting playing time. Truly, to tell you the truth, some players are not getting playing time. But I feel um, there's nothing one can do to it. You know, there's nothing one can do to it because Um, um, want to. So there is nothing one can do to it. I think. See. Okay. Uh, all right. So there's nothing we can do to it because all players cannot play at the same time. Please, if you are just entering, make sure you are sharing this broadcast. Make sure you follow me on Audio Mark. Make sure you follow me on my YouTube. You subscribe to my YouTube channel, Binga for Lion, and I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. So Pochettino was clear yesterday, and he was telling to some players who are not happy because they are not gaining more play time. That okay, if you are not happy, if you cannot fight for your place, it's better you leave. That it's better you leave. So, well, I don't want to tell you the players that will be that might be affected about that, but all of us can guess right. So, um, mm, so that's part of what he said last night. Also, he appreciated the owners of Chelsea for bringing Casado. He appreciated them. He thanked them for bringing Casado, for doing everything possible to bring Casado. So Pochettino said that last night that he was so happy that the owners of Chelsea tried their best, work so hard to bring Casado. And he also talked about the issue about captainship. He said the decision for uh, the captain for Chelsea captain was made by him and Chelsea. He didn't say more than that. He said the decision because some people were thinking that maybe he could have made Thiago Silva the captain of the team, but he said the decision was made by him and Chelsea. So maybe, and that's final. So I do not want to say much on that. And he talked about Lafia. He said Lafia is a perfect player for the project. That okay, Romeo Lafia is part of the project. That is a perfect player for the project. That we know his quality. We know his quality. So, and that is yes, that is a perfect player for the for the project, Chelsea project. He talked about Nicholas Aneka, I mean Nicholas Jackson rather. Nicholas Jackson, we all know what Nicholas Jackson could do. My worry is just that I do not know the player they are going to use to support Jackson. For me, I think I think we have quality players that can do that. So it depends on the coach. I don't want to preempt what coach will be doing. So if you are just entering, please make sure you are sharing this broadcast. I don't want to preempt what our coach will be doing. That is his work. So I believe that he knows what to do. I can't wait for us to because I still want us to talk about tomorrow's match, our match with West Ham. So I'm trying to rush all the updates because I don't want to stay more than an hour today, if possible. If possible, actually. Um, I want to also tell you that Pochettino also talked about Madrid. Excuse me, please. Pochettino also talked about Madueke. He said the guy is working so hard that he would have been part of players that played in during the time when we play Liverpool, but because of the intensity of the game and he didn't want to risk some things, that's why he didn't come in. That is part of tomorrow's match. That he will be playing tomorrow. He said is part of tomorrow's match. That's his word. That is part of tomorrow's match. The guy is working so hard. Damaduki is working so hard. So I'm happy to hear that. Now let us go There are also some, yeah. Um, um, I think full screen. Yeah. So let me add this as well. Um, yeah. If you look at it, uh, just want to be okay. Let's do it like this. If you look at the picture on the screen, you will see one of the Chelsea legends. That's Hazard. So Hazard was advising. I was talking. Well, I had a chat with Romeo Lafia. Excuse me. I had a chat with Romeo Lafia yesterday. I had a phone conversation. They were having a video conversation. That last year wasn't very good for Chelsea, but this year will be more calm. Don't forget that Romeo Lafia is originally from Ghanaian descent, but he's a Belgian. He was born in Belgium, but his father is Ghanaian. His father is a Ghanaian, so but he's a Belgian. He plays for Belgian team. So they are just what playmates. I think I don't know whether Hazard has retired in the national team actually. Anyway, but he was having a chat with Romeo Lavia yesterday and was advising him that to put in his best. So, and I'm very happy that Hazard was doing that. Eden Hazard was doing that. So, also, before we go to the analysis of, okay, that's Madueke. So you could see Madueke is really working hard. He's really working hard. The guy is working hard. Uh, I can't wait to see him playing again because it's been a while since I've seen him playing. So I can't wait to see him playing. So you could see he's working so hard. He's working so hard. So now let's talk about the issue about tomorrow's match. When you look at They our rival. They are our rival. So tomorrow's match is gonna be a great match because they are our rivals. So and we if you look at the head to head, when win they win. We win. We used to draw at their home, in their home, and we used to win in our home. So, but tomorrow, I think things have changed. Things have really changed. For the first time, Chelsea is now having good midfielders. That I can rest assured that okay, if anything, if we are not unlucky, if we are not unlucky, at least our boys, we have great people to man that midfield. The only concern is the supporting striker and who is going to partner with Nicholas Jackson. That's my concern one. Concern two is the keeper. You know, Sanchez has just come, and well, we cannot say anything now because it's still new. It's still new. He just joined us, you know, and his first competitive match was with Liverpool. So, but that midfield is already it's gonna be shut down. It's gonna be shut down. So, by God's grace, we all we have what our mind is at rest because we know we have good quality midfielders in the house. But our concern is just who is going to partner with Nicholas Jackson. That's one. Two, or who is going to be supporting him. Nicholas find it so difficult in our match with Liverpool to connect with players. You know, he was just isolated because no one could have helped him the way Nkuku was helping him during the preseason. So that's a real issue. So I want to leave everything for Pochettino to sort that. It is the formation that will tell me what Pochettino is up to tomorrow. So I can't preempt what the coach will do. It's too early. But our projection is that midfield need to be shut down. That midfield, Eddie Lee, Fosu Emmanuel. Oh yes, we are learned that they are bidding for a particular keeper from a Serbian, New England Serbian keeper. So, and it's going to cost about 15 million pounds. So Chelsea is making plan to build for that. So that's what I know about that. So that's our head-to-head with West Ham is concerning. Yes, it gives me a concern because they are with our rivals. They are our rivals. So, but with the quality of players that we have, I'm praying tomorrow. It's an away match. I'm praying for us to have our 3 points tomorrow. I'm praying that we will have our 3 points tomorrow. By God's grace, we will have our 3 points tomorrow. Let's go for short break. After the short break, then we dive into other issues that we have.
Mafia. Mafia, Aquaba, to Jesse. Come on, Mafia, Aquaba, to Jesse. Come on, Mafia, Aquaba, in the heart of the pitch, red dreams ignite. Hey, rising star, imagine shining so bright. Romeo Lavia. For the beautiful game, a journey of talent, ambition and plan. From dangerous to Ghana That's right. From Southampton shores to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, to Jesse, Lafia. Akuaba, to Jesse, Lafia. Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo. Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo. Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo Lafia. Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea. Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea. Akuaba, Romeo, ọmọ Lafia. Liverpool score, a tempting sound, AFC beat.
This song to band, Romeo Lafia, Joe Chelsea score. Well, yes, I made.
Wait to someone, Romeo Lafia. Akuaba to you, Romeo Lafia. Ọ̀kábọ̀ o, Romeo Lafia. You are welcome, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea. Wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea. Wọ́n ní kí ẹ, wọ́n kí ẹ. Wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, you are welcome, Romeo Lafia. You are welcome to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, Romeo Lafia. Akuaba, Romeo Lafia. Ọ̀kábọ̀, Lafia. Ọ̀kábọ̀, Romeo. You are welcome, Romeo. You are welcome, Lafia. Akuaba, Romeo. Akuaba, Romeo Lafia. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's celebrate. Through delays and rumors, the suit of Moses Casado's love. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's jubilate. Through delays and rumors, the giver of Casado's love. Liverpool is past try to sway, but the boy Casado chose our way. He said that we were the blue with pride. The pride of Stamford Bridge he chose with art. From Ecuador's fields he soared high. A midfield maestro reaching for the sky.
With the rippers attack, you will conquer.
In Stamford Bridge you go find your place.
Oh, jubilation in the air. Moses Casado is finally home.
Àwọn tani níwájú tani. From the lanes to victory we have come through. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's jubilate. Through delays and rumors, we gave our for Casado's love. Liverpool is back try to sway, but our boy Casado goes our way. He said that we were the blue with pride. The pride of Stamford Bridge he chose with art.
Oh, yes, we're back from that short break just to relax. Okay, firstly, Emmanuel, Chelsea named Mohamed Kudus. I think we have talked about the issue about Mohamed Kudus. We have been talking about the Mohamed Kudus since the beginning of this week, actually, and I think I've said a lot of things. That Mohamed Kudus is a great guy. Uh, he's an utility player. He could play as a supporting striker. He could even want to replace Nkuku. However, Kudus have history of injury, so he has injury history. So that would be an issue. Don't forget that we are still battling with two injury prone players, which are our captain, Rhys James, and Ben Chilwell. So they are injury prone players. There's no doubt about it. I like them. I like them. They are our players. And James is our captain. But the truth to be told is that we just need to tell ourselves the truth that they are injury prone players. So now, if we add, I'm just saying, Kudus Mohamed Kudus from Ghana. So Ghanaian people are my brothers and sisters. So I want him to come. We are at least we've had we've had so good with um, uh, Michael Ezen, which is also a great brother from Ghana. So it will be my honor. It will be my joy for Kudus to come, at least to come. We have Romeo Lafia, who is also whose origin also could be traced to Ghana as well, because his father is a Ghanaian, and I learned that his mother is a Congolese as well. So I want him to come, but the issue of injury. So club normally they look beyond what we look at. They look at the business side. They also look at the long term side as well. So the injury side, they look at they they dot a lot. They dot a lot of lines. So they don't just the person that you are going to pay money on, and eventually, you understand what I mean. I don't want to say a lot more things about Kudus again. For me, he's a great player and he plays very well, and he's an utility player. My concern is just the injury, because he's also an injury prone player. Yes, I can say that. You could Google is there, and you could watch. You could go through all the airlines and all the things about Kudus. You will find what I'm just saying now. So it's just the truth, without any sentiment. But if I were to use sentiment, it's our brother. He's an African brother, so we need it. We want a lot of. At least we have a few Nigerians there now. We have Chuku there now. We have Madweke. We have Kani Chukwemeka. So, and we have Romeo Lafia. We have some black players in Chelsea now. I mean, Chelsea has history of what giving black players room to play. So we don't have issue, but it's just it needs to tick a lot of things for Chelsea to say, okay, we will go for you. So that's from my own perspective, actually, from my own opinion. So Chelsea is quite so careful about injury prone player. Yeah, that's it. Um, so I think that's all for today. I have to don't forget that uh, Ziyech is already in Turkey already. I'm happy for him that okay, both Chelsea and Ziyech, they are happy. Before, because Pochettino said that Ziyech is not part of his plan. So, but the guy has not been talking, unlike Lukaku, who has been busy talking, and now Lukaku has now stopped talking. You know, why would you be talking like that to a club who owns you, and you are saying in publicly that you don't want to play for Chelsea? Who owns you? Who pay for you? You know, saying is not good. So, I think that's so. It still remain Lukaku and Odoi. Odoi, I don't know. The guy is still young, but I don't know what is really wrong with Odoi. You know. So, but Chelsea really wants both of them to leave. So they want to sell them. So, Lukaku, Lucky Kaluba, watching from Zambia. Thank you. So Lukaku doesn't want to go to Saudi because Saudi, there are Saudi Arabian clubs that want Lukaku, but he doesn't want to go to Saudi. He wants to stay in Europe. But now you want to stay in Europe and you are what? You are saying rubbish. So, well, we'll see what will happen at the end of. Otherwise, if they could not sell him, maybe he will join the second team because Pochettino is said that it's not part of his own project. You know, he has to. I recall a time that Pochettino uh, said that he will be expecting Lukaku to report to his office, and he never did. So it's Lukaku issue is very tricky. So we will leave it the way it is. Even the owner, they are tired of it. So that's the situation now. So once again, I want to say happy weekend. Thank you for your love. Thank you for supporting my page. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel, for following me on Twitter, for following me on Instagram, for everything. I want to thank you. And again, I want to say happy weekend to you all. Wherever you are watching me from in Africa or outside Africa, I will say good morning again. And I want to say happy weekend to you. By God's grace, I shall come back tomorrow before our match. And I shall come back after our match as well. So we will, by God's grace, we will rejoice at the end of the match. So on this note, I will be saying goodbye to you. This will be the end of today's broadcast. Thank you so much for your love. Your love has been so massive, and I'm very, I'm very grateful to all of you around the world, including all the Ecuadorians watching me now. I've received a lot of messages from people from the country of Casaido, Ecuador. A lot of Ecuadorians have sent messages to me that they love the song that I did for their countryman. So thank you, Ecuadorians. Thank you, South Americans. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Africans. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, West Africa. Thank you, everyone. Everyone all over the world for loving my works, for supporting my works. Thank you. And meanwhile, don't forget to stream my work. Give Us Casedo will be on Spotify today by God's grace. So let's keep streaming it. Keep streaming it, and all other Chelsea songs that are my songs, my Chelsea songs on Spotify. Please keep streaming it. We still have a Chelsea fan there. We have a number of them there. So, and please also follow me on AudioMac. After this program, I want you guys to go and follow me on AudioMac. My songs are there as well. Please follow me there. Thank you, and have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. God bless you. Don't forget, blue is the color. Chelsea is the name. Football is the game. Goodbye.
Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's celebrate. Through delays and rumors, the true performance is Casedo's love. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's jubilate. Through delays and rumors, we give our for Casedo's love. Liverpool is past try to sway, but our boy Casedo chose our way. He said that we were the blue with pride. The pride of Stamford Bridge he chose with art. From Ecuador's fields he soared high. A midfield maestro reaching for the sky.
With every pass and tackle you will conquer.
In Stamford Bridge you can find your place.
Oh, jubilation in the air. Casedo is finally home.
Àwọn tani àti tani níwájú tani. From the list to victory we have come through. Chelsea fans, gather and let's jubilate. Through delays and rumors, we gave our Casados love. Liverpool is back like to sway, but our boy Casados to our way. He said that we were the blue we cry. The pride of time for big it was with us. Even in our season, we know what we are. Even when things go wrong with us, we know what we are. When the season doesn't favor us, we still know say we are Chelsea. Gbogbo Premiership clubs ẹ wá gbọ́. We know what we are. Ọlọ́mọ kó wá kìlọ̀ fọ́mọ ẹ o. We know what we are. Ìjayà Chelsea ti di ẹ̀sùn fún wa.
We are the pride.
We are the pride of London. Ojú tí wọ́n á ti lọ mọ́ wọn lọ́wọ́ o. Bàbá wa fi wá dábìrà lójú apẹ̀ gan. All Chelsea fans let's celebrate.
Ìdánì wa.
We are the summer series winners, so we have lifted our first trophy. Àkìṣẹ́gbẹ́ ìyálàyà àwọn noise makers.
Gbogbo Chelsea fans.
It's our aim. Community shield, community shield, community shield ni wọ́n wí tó ń pariwo. Community shield, community shield, community shield ni wọ́n wí tí wọ́n já sí mi. Kí ló dé náà o? Ẹ jẹ́ ká retí gbọ́ràn. Kí ló dé náà o? Ẹ lọ kúlù tẹ́ḿpà.
Ọmọ Arsenal tó bá létí kó gbọ́ mi.
Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Ká má tí ì sọ̀rọ̀ jù ó ti máa fi pọ́ńpọ̀. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Chelsea kì í ṣe ẹgbẹ́ Arsenal. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Àdúrà wa lọ ti jàkadì kọ́. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. We are the pride of London. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Chelsea ti gòkè káfárá tó já. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Àní ẹ lọ sí mi ẹ̀gbàjá. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Chelsea ti gòkè káfárá tó já. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Ẹ lọ sí mi ẹ̀gbàjá. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. Ṣìlẹ̀gbà kì í ṣe trọ́fì sẹ́. Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá.
Ìjayà ni wá. Ẹ̀yà kú lọ́nà.
Ẹ̀sìn mi ẹ̀bàjá. It is a pre-season time, it is a pre-season time. No darling, rárá, gbogbo Blues Army. The time to prepare for Premiership League is here. Oh. Blues Army, here we go. Ale, 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 ale.
When Premiership calls, time records the victory in us.
To win or lose, yo, no be the only thing. Na the way we play, yo, ìyẹn náà ṣe kókó.
This is the chance we go take win league. This is the chance we go take win league.
Reaching for the top, oh, is our aim.
We are the pride of London.
Blue is the color. Football is the game.
Winning is our aim.
To be number one, oh, we go run like the wind.
Winning again and again.
Reaching higher.
'Cause sky is blue.
This is what we want, oh, in this season. We want Chelsea to the win, but we've got to give it all. Ariwo ayọ̀ lágbàlá Chelsea. Ariwo ìdùnnú o lágbàlá Chelsea. Blues Army, ṣé you don dey feel am? Blues Army, ṣé you don dey feel it? 'Cause if we feel it, the world is at our feet. Arsenal no fit, yo. Liverpool no fit. No one fit hold us down.
Every we want it.
Here we go, Blues Army. Ale, ale. Here we go. Allez, allez,
we go celebrate.
allez, allez. We are the pride of London. We are courageous, stronger and faster. A fighting fury in any weather. Risking head and neck. To the fight, fight and win. Win or lose, oh, we are the pride of London. We will give our best from coast to coast. Where the story will be told as we fight the rugged battles. We cherish our club and we play to win. We are the pride of London.
We are courageous.
We are courageous, stronger and faster. A fighting fury in any weather. Risking head and neck. Go to fight, fight and win. We are on terrific front line. We raise our flags and put our pride beside us. Feeling like a champ as we shine our light. Pick up the power, together impossible is nothing. We are the pride of London. We are courageous, stronger and faster. A fighting fury in any weather. Risking head and neck. Go to fight, fight and win. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's celebrate. Through delays and rumors, we stood up for Moses Casado's love. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's jubilate. Through delays and rumors, we gave our for Casado's love. Liverpool is past right to sway. But Casado chose our way. He said that we were the blue with pride. The pride of Stamford Bridge he chose with art. From Ecuador's fields he soared high. A midfield maestro reaching for the sky.
With every pass and tackle you will conquer.
In Stamford Bridge you go find your place.
Oh, jubilation in the air. Moses Casado is finally home.
Àwọn tani àti tani níwájú tani. From the lace to victory we have come through. Oh, Chelsea fans, gather and let's jubilate. Through delays and rumors, we gave our for Casado's love. Liverpool is back right to sway. But our boy Casado chose our way. He said that we were the blue with pride. The pride of Stamford Bridge he chose with. Mobilavia, Aquaba, to Chelsea. Come on, come on, come on. Mobilavia, Aquaba, door to Chelsea. Come on, Mobilavia, door, Aquaba, door. In the heart of the pitch, red grips ignite. Hey, like sister, imagine, shining so bright. Romeo Lavia.
And then we don't know.
Born with a passion for the beautiful game, a journey of talent, ambition and plan.
From dangerous
To Ghana's pride, From Southampton shores to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba, to Jersey, Loyolafia, Akuaba, to Jersey, Loyolafia, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀, Romeo Láfíà, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea, Akuaba, ọmọ káàbọ̀ sí Chelsea, Akuaba, Romeo, ọmọ Láfíà, Liverpool score, a tempting sound, AFC beat.
It's all too bad. Romeo Láfíà jó Chelsea score. Well, yes, I may.
Wait time to someone, Romeo Láfíà. Akuaba to you, Romeo Láfíà. Ọ̀kábọ̀, Romeo Láfíà. You are welcome, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea. Wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, gbogbo ọmọ Chelsea. Wọ́n ní kí ẹ, wọ́n kí ẹ. Wọ́n ṣe Akuaba, you are welcome, Romeo Láfíà. You are welcome to Stamford Bridge. Akuaba.